But nah, yeah, I think my performance was it was. I like my performance. I liked that I went more than the first round. I went all 8. I got a lot of great experience in. Of course, I got touched a few times more than I would have liked to, but I showed that I got a chin, and I could, go through that and keep working. So I like my performance overall. Of course, there's things to sharpen up on, but I felt I had a good performance.
So I'm glad that you mentioned that because that's where I liked. I seen you get touched. I seen you react right after. And I'm telling you, I made a video of it, and 2 times you got touched, Curmel, your head went like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you right now, the energy you came after those shots, it was like you didn't even get hit. So salute to you on that. If anybody got something wild to say about a 17-year-old that just got hit and turned up like that, they really not. They're just in the game to hate, really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Coming into the callers, what's going on? So, King, what you think? What you think about Curmel's performance?
What up, little champ? This is Ibrahim, and I'm Dylan Mason's coach. King
Uh,
Sears.
okay, what up?
What up? What up? So look, what are you taking? Okay, what I think about the fight, I personally think that you did good. What you said you need to work on, you need to work on 100%. So I got a question to ask you leading up to that because I want to know. What are you going back to camp and you and your father saying, hey, this is 1 and this is 2. I need to work on A and I need to work on B. I want to know what A and B is. I need to know what you going back to camp, what you going back to the drawing board working on. After that fight.
Definitely, sharpening up, staying more tight on my defense, like in the combinations, not leaving myself exposed. I'll say also just taking my time. I thought I took my time, but I started out too quick in the early rounds. Uh, Even Floyd had called me before. He was like, "You got 8 rounds, just fill him out the first few rounds." But when I first started out, I was trying to kill him, so I thought I made myself look a little sloppy.
That being said, Curmel, what you did 2 4 rounders. You skipped the 6 rounders. You went straight to an 8, and then you went into a guy that has a lot more, pro experience. And what he's like 7-0 with 2 draws.
Yeah,
So talk to me. I mean, what was the outlook of that opponent? What was his name again?
Anthony Cuba.
Anthony Cuba. Let me respect. Which is a game guy. Had some game in
Yeah.
there. You know what I mean? So what's the status? Why him? Like I was talking to Coach Breadman. They're like, yeah, I wouldn't put him in there if I was, molding, Curmel's career. Talk to me.
Uh, yeah. My first 2 fights, they didn't even make it out the first round. So then jumping all the way to 8, it was definitely a big step up. But in the gym, I spar 10, 12 rounds all the time. So like straight. So it was really nothing to me. I know I'm in shape for like long rounds. And the opponent, yeah, he's a very solid opponent. He's 7-0, and he had 9 fights total, 2 draws also. We know he had experience. Even in the amateurs, he was ranked number 1 before he went pro at 17. So yeah, he was definitely a solid fighter. But I believed in myself. My team believed in me. Floyd, Mid Promotions, they all believed in me, and so we had no problem taking the fight. And yeah.
Questions, Troy?
I'm gonna ask a question that's different from any question the niggas be asking. Mr. Moton, you got good work, you young, fly, and flashy, you got the technical skills, you got the defense, it's only a matter of time. Are you going, listen bro, I'm here to speak for Floyd as an advocate. Are you going to listen to Floyd from the beginning to the end of your career and really realize that he has the keys for success and use Mayweather promotions, unlike some of the other fighters who think they could do it better on their own when Floyd has guided them and boosted their career? Because I see a lot of fighters get with Floyd, then for some reason they lose identity of what the actual the apex of the plan is because Floyd has already did it. I want to know if you really gonna stay with my man Floyd and let him grow you into the fighter you need to be.
Yeah, I like that question. You telling the truth. Yeah, of course I'm gonna listen to Floyd. I trust Floyd. I've been with Floyd since I was like 8, 9 years old. And I know he wished nothing but the best for me. He gonna guide me in the right direction. So yeah, I'm always continue to listen to him, listen to my father. I know they wish nothing but the best for me.
Do you feel like Anthony Cuba his stock grew knowing that he went 12 rounds with Curmel Moton? I
Eight,
mean, did I
but
say 12?
I don't think
8.
he would have. I don't think he would have made 12.
He
But
wouldn't have made 12? All right. Let me correct myself. 8.
nah, yeah, definitely. Like, cause he's a very solid fighter. He's a prospect coming up. The Santa Cruz prospect. So and his stock definitely grew. I feel like they shouldn't like knock him down. They should keep on pumping him, getting him more fights, and see how he does against these other prospects. 'Cause I think he'll probably beat a lot of these other prospects. He just happened to get in there with me, and I'm a very high skilled
I'm a
prospect.
big
So
dog. I'm a big dog.
yeah.
I get it. I get it. Um 8 rounds. I mean, you as far as, your next opponent, when's the next time we going to see you back in the ring, you think? Are you going on the
Uh,
Canelo card? Like what we doing?
nah, I'm not gonna be on that one, but I should be back soon. Real soon, maybe June, maybe July, around there sometime, very soon.
Oh, so you're going to be on the tank card then.
Potentially, who knows?
You're going to be on the tank card. I know. You don't need to say it. I know. June 15th, stay tuned. Oh. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't smashed the like button to improve the visibility of the show, we got 210 people here, and I got the Phenom, Curmel Moton on. So, talk about your next opponent. You think you're gonna be like what? Another 8 rounder?
Yeah, definitely. I don't think I'll be going back down in rounds. Uh, but yeah, my next opponent will be another good solid opponent. We don't have nobody in our eyes yet, but I'm sure he's probably gonna be undefeated too. As
Yeah.
of right now, I think that's what they trying to do, just make me beat all undefeated fighters. But I mess with it. I'm down with it.
Yeah, I was thinking the same. Actually, we talked about that in the past. I was like, that's how they're gonna promote you. That's gonna be your storyline, fellas.
Yeah, Curmel, what do you think about the comparisons between you and Tank? How do you take that, bro?
Uh, I see some things like I'll see how they say we look alike. We don't look alike, but but I can see how they say we fight like in some parts.
With the new haircut, bro, I don't know. With the new haircut, you forced
I,
it.
but
I think they
I,
reach
I think
lifestyle and look.
What was that, Jay?
I think they're reaching. I think they're reaching when it comes to fight style and looks. I don't think Curmel fights like him at all. Now, explosion, dog, that killer, yeah. But as far as like fight style, I think he has his own style.
yeah, definitely. I feel like I'm a lot more busy than Tank. I have a lot higher punch output.
Yeah, because he's like throwing like 30 punches around. You kind of more around like the 60 to 80, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. So, now speaking upon that card on June 15th, I mean, before we really get into that, right? Uh, talk about the card itself, the atmosphere. Talk to us. I mean, it just happened yesterday.
Yeah, it was great. The fans that was there for my fight live, they was showing love. They was showing energy, and all the people tuning in on the YouTube and the Amazon TV, they was showing me love. So I got a lot of great exposure. And I was real thankful that the opportunity came. Because really, I was supposed to be on a swing bout, and then last minute, things happened. Another fight got canceled. Then they just filled me in right there. And then really, they bumped my fight up. It's supposed to be a 6 round. They bumped it up to 8. And then yeah,
Oh, okay. So that was a last minute switch from 6 to 8.
yeah.
due to the cancellation.
Yeah, because they wanted to put me on the TV portion,
Yeah,
so
which I
they had
seen.
to go on TV.
Ooh, well, that's cool to know. I thought it was because they wanted to give you more time to break this opponent down. That they thought
Yeah,
that you would have needed more time. But you're speaking upon it's just because of the cancellation.
yeah.
Okay, I like it. I like it. So as far as the main event was concerned, I mean, we had Stitch on earlier. Good for young fighters to kind of see adversity from another lens, and then be like, hey, if I had to go through something like this, I want to be in the right position. I want to have the right team behind me. Speak upon that situation as far as that big cut from Tszyu.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate for Tszyu. I don't really know if it would have changed the outcome of the fight though. It happened
Okay.
so Fundora had a game plan. Fundora came strong, and the cut happened so early. I don't really know if it would have changed the outcome of the fight.
Have you ever got a cut? And has it affected your vision?
Nah, I never been cut.
Okay. Okay. So stuff like this happens, you know what I mean? And I feel like some guys, cuz you're right. The game plan looked good. We didn't see Fundora with a jab, but that long jab, knowing that you don't have your both of peripherals are there, he's
Right.
constantly rubbing one out. So you believe that regardless, Fundora wins that fight in the rematch.
Uh, I wouldn't say that because Tszyu can make an adjustment, and then he could come back stronger. But I feel like this fight, it was Fundora's fight either way. He came ready. It was his time.
Okay. Leading up to that co-main event with your boy, Rolly Romero. I said it, your boy. um, he gets stopped by Isak Cruz. What's your thoughts on the whole situation? Did you see that coming?
Nah, then I was rooting for Rolly. I could have been a little biased, but I thought Rolly was gonna maybe catch him with some. Isak's real aggressive. I actually thought Rolly was doing like pretty decent boxing. He was catching Isak with the right hook and moving out the way a few rounds, but I feel like every time he would get touched, he was getting hurt. So it was I noticed by like the third round, it was only a matter of time.